Hello, wrestling fans. I'm standing here once again with
I'm sorry
Ted.
to interrupt you, but you know, what we just saw out there was beautiful. This is the culmination of everything I have been building for the past year. And you know, none of it would have worked without my friend Max Carnage. Now, I know we've had a few spouts in the past, but I'm so glad I was able to convince you to come over to my side. You know, we had sat down last Friday, had a nice spaghetti dinner. You should try his spaghetti, by the way. It is marvelous. And even though we had a little bit of an issue with the cage, I'm sure it'll be all right. It went perfect. You should have seen the look on Jagger's face. When I tell you, it was beautiful. I'm never going to forget it. Thank you so much, Jaggers, for this wonderful time.
But that means Jaggers has more to come, right?
Oh, yes, we're not done. He can come with an army, but it'll be me and you together till the end. All three of us. This guy right here, too.
Maybe not so much.
Probably not. You're too weak, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. I'm your host, Michael Elliott, and I'm flying solo this week. GT's a little bit busy. Golden Gladiator number 2, I think he went to a NASCAR bush race or something. I'm not really sure, but you just heard from Max Carnage and Ted after we saw the diabolical things that they did to Axel Jaggers last week in the steel cage by smashing that glass over his face. They are now a team. They formed an alliance. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got Thunderdome 3 this week. War Games style cage match. Team AJ Frost versus Team Moonshine Express. This has been building for months and months and months. We're going to show you a video package of what's led to the Thunderdome 3.
You took your nasty moonshine and you threw it in my pretty face. We're gonna send you back to those hills that you came from. We're gonna beat you down, and then you're gonna see what the Freak Daddy's all about. I took Bootleg Dave out. Big nasty bastard, you're next.
AJ Frost, I hear you talking. I hear you running your mouth. I hear you saying this. I hear you saying that. AJ Frost, you don't know what you're asking for.
After all this time after everything we've been through, the slop.
Oh no! Holy Christ!
Me getting slopped by the Godwins.
They're just continuing to humiliate him here by putting a slop bucket on his head.
You bringing in all your cousins from the hills.
Whoa!
The Barnyard Brawl. You got your guys, and I got mine. We step into that Thunderdome, and only one team steps out.
You want to talk about war? You don't know what war is till you've been to war with the Big Nasty Bastard and the Moonshine Express.
And that team is gonna be my team. Redemption comes at the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, and that is where this will all end.
AJ Frost stands above those stupid hillbillies, and I walk out the winner.
AJ Frost, you're dead. You're dead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw all the moments, all the key moments, all the action that has led, all the tension between AJ Frost and his army and the Moonshine Express. It's all been building to this moment right here for Thunderdome 3. As you see, there's AJ Frost with that monster behind him, Squeaks the Clown. And here you see superstar Tony Benj and Thunderfoot number 3 and the Irish Hand Grenade, Myrick Moore. That team led by the Freak Daddy is going to try to enter inside this steel cage and destroy the Moonshine Express once and for all. And this is going to be a huge matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress to you enough how violent the Thunderdome cage matches have been in the past. And we're going to bring the rest of that to you here right after this very, very quick commercial break. Stay tuned.
this internet thing is so boring. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to look at, nothing interesting, no good content.
Hey, are you nuts?
Whoa.
Huh?
Whoa.
Hey, what's up, Big M?
Hey, Boogie.
Hey, man, check out, listen, Jimmy Valiant
Okay.
dot Weebly.com.
Wow, that's 2 dots.
2 dots.
Wow.
Weebly, W-E-E-B-L-Y. Is that
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
Jimmy Valiant, one word, dot Weebly.com.
Boogie, this is amazing. This is exactly what I was looking for. www.jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. And search for the comic strip. That's my favorite part. I love the internet now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Redbeard. Come join me at my YouTube channel, Wrestling with Redbeard, where you can find classic match videos featuring talent like Cedric Alexander, Tessa Blanchard, Jackson Riker, and more from before they were household names. You can also find my vlog, podcast, and other great content, all right over there at the Wrestling with Redbeard YouTube channel.
Sir, would you prefer hamburger A, a Wendy's hamburger which is always made fresh, or hamburger B which is pre-made and sits around?
B. It's hard like my deltoids.
Yes, but wouldn't you rather have the juicy taste of the Wendy's hamburger?
Hey, no pain, no gain. And that beef burger, that's pain, yeah, real pain, the kind I like. That burger put some serious hurt in me. I love it. Got any more?
Most people like the taste of fresh hamburgers, like Wendy's, the best burgers in the business.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us through that very quick commercial break here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. As you can see, the team led by AJ Frost is ringside. They're cage-side. They're ready to go to war inside the Thunderdome. He has built an eclectic team. He's had many allies over the last year. He's found the right team here today inside the Thunderdome. As you see, AJ Frost has already entered inside the cage. He wants to be the first man in. And as you know, I highly doubt that he's going to be in there without having Big Nasty Bastard right across the ring from him first, because those two absolutely just despise each other after all the embarrassment that AJ Frost has had to endure over the last year and a half on this program. And it's all going to culminate right here as 10 men enter inside this steel cage. And the only way to win is by submission or pinfall. And you cannot win the match until all 10 men have entered inside the steel cage. And there you see the Irish hand grenade, Myrick Moore, soaking in the booze here in the American Legion Hall in Lenore, North Carolina, as we await the entrance of the Moonshine Express. There's the Freak Daddy, AJ Frost. He wants that referee to get out of here as he's sweeping up some of that debris that we saw last week from that glass, that shattered glass into the face of Axel Jaggers. But man, look at that mean, ugly, massive, scary clown, Squeaks. He's going to be a weapon of mass destruction for the team led by AJ Frost. But ladies and gentlemen, superstar Tony Bench here as well. Make sure you join us each and every Saturday at noon right here on Facebook, on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. You hit the subscribe button and you're following us on Facebook. And if you haven't, make sure you go back into the archives. Check out each and every episode. 220 plus episodes. The longest running episodic television program in the Carolinas. NAWA Championship Wrestling. Here we go. Here comes the boys from the hills. Who's that? That's a new one. Cousin Danger. There's Bootleg Dave. He looks like he's ready to get inside the Thunderdome, hurt or not. He's hyped up on that shine. And there's Cousin John Boy, the slow one of the group. And there's the Burke County boys, the 2 extra men. Did James Brody just get out of jail again? He's wearing an orange jumpsuit. Somebody please tell me he did not just get out of jail. Now you see the BNB and Cousin John Boy. Looks like he just woke up looks like he's hung over after having a long night. as this match is about to get underway, as we got both teams ringside right now for the Thunderdome cage match. We got B&B, Bootleg Dave, the wild man of the group, Cousin Danger there, Big Donnie, and James Brody. And you see Digger Brown right there. He's ringside as well, wheeling himself around. As this is about to go down, we got 10 men getting ready to enter the Thunderdome cage match and do battle inside that steel contraption that's surrounding the square circle. And you see who's going to start this Thunderdome off. We're going to find out here as the Moonshine Express and the Burke County Boys are being introduced right now.
He represents the Burke County Boys. This is Downtown Digger.
And there you see Downtown Digger Brown. Hope wishing him a speedy recovery. It's just good to see him back here at ringside. As you see the two teams, they're about to go to battle right here on the floor. The Burke County Boys, they don't want to wait to get in the cage. You see they're squaring up right now. They're veterans of the Thunderdome cage matches. They were in the last one, and they came out victorious. It was the Burke County Boys in Big Country defeating the team led by Golden Gladiator number 2. So Big Donnie and James Brody definitely have some experience inside the Thunderdome cage match, as they have been victorious in the past. And you can see that steel structure, it's ready to go. The door has been opened. The teams are here at the ringside area. Team AJ Frost looks to be ready to go. They're working as a unit, as you can see, as they were huddled up there a second ago. And it looks as if the Freak Daddy, AJ Frost, is going to be the first man to enter the Thunderdome cage match. Whoa, wait a minute. Cousin John Boy just got a bite of the rear end of AJ Frost. I told you he's as crazy as a coon as Cousin John Boy. Holy Christ. Oh, my dear God. And as we said, look here, we got the Big Nasty in the ring. He's starting it off against AJ Frost. Thunderdome 3 is about to get underway right here on the program, ladies and gentlemen. If you got little kids watching and they don't like violence, this is not the match for them to be watching. Oh, AJ Frost, he's taking this serious. He's telling Big Nasty he's sick and tired of being embarrassed here. Holy Christ, he just slapped that big man right across the face. I think he realizes he just made a mistake. He's trying to get out, but he's not able to do so. You can't exit the Thunderdome once you get inside. It is every man. The match doesn't even start until all the men get in the ring. And now look at Big Nasty just taking him and giving him a ride on the top rope here, as AJ Frost just got bucked off the Bronco, known as the top rope. And I don't think he enjoyed that experience whatsoever. And now Big Nasty just standing over him, taunting AJ Frost. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be interesting to see who, oh, wait a minute, he got him up, blocked the punch, he's got him up, rams him head first into the cage, does it again, just using him as a battering ram against all 4 sides of the steel cage. AJ Frost may be busted open. Huge clothesline there, taking his head right off his shoulders, and AJ Frost could be in for a long night here. There's no rules inside the Thunderdome. As you can see, Big Nasty just choking him, and our official letting it go because the match has not officially started until all 10 men have entered the cage, have entered inside the Thunderdome. And I think AJ Frost could be in for a big, long beating here if he don't get some help. So it's going to be interesting to see which team takes him. Oh, he's going to hit him with a slap drop here. Could that be it? No, we got him up. AJ Frost wiggling his way out, fighting his way out. Takes him down, dragging him to the mat. And now just going to work, just choking him, giving it right back to the B&B is the man that's too cold to hold. Or at least that's what I heard. I don't even know what that means. But it's going to be interesting to see which team has the advantage. Who's going to be coming in it next? Is it going to be a member of AJ Frost's team, or will it be a team member from Moonshine Express? And AJ Frost has a strap, some type of contraption. He's just choking Big Nasty around the neck with it. As we've seen these two men here do battle over and over and over the last year and a half, that epic barnyard brawl. Look, he's trying to take his mask off. He's trying to unmask this ugly man. He's got to be ugly if he wears a mask. He's trying to take it right off, but the B&B able to rake him in the eyes. And here comes the superstar Tony Benj, and the advantage goes to Team AJ Frost here as they're doubling up on the B&B here as the Irish whip him across the ring in the corner. Oh, big double clothesline from Big Nasty, and he's got both men down. All three men are down on the mat. The advantage didn't last long with Tony Benj coming into the ring, but he's got some type of pliers, some type of channel locks or something. He just hit. He's hit. Anything goes, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen a pair of pliers used in a wrestling match before, especially here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, but Big Nasty has got to weather the storm here. He's got to continue to fight until another member of his team can get into the cage, and he's doing the best he can as the fresh man Tony Benj is going to work on the B&B, and it's going to be momentarily we're going to have another member in this match as they just ganged up on him in the corner. He's still fighting as the Big Nasty superstar Tony Benj eats a right hand there. It might take two men to beat Big Nasty up. He's a big, massive man, one of the bigger men here in NAWA. Now he's got something in his hand. He's got that leather strap, and he's choking the superstar right now. And there you go, the numbers game. Well, here we go. We're evened up. The odds have evened up here as cousin John Boy is the second man in for his team. And now AJ Frost and Tony Benj have got to fight off two members of the Moonshine Express here in the corner, ganging up on Tony Benj. AJ Frost doing everything he can to stay in this fight. You got to wonder how much endurance, how much stamina does the Big Nasty have, and how much will AJ Frost have as this match goes on. They're going to be the most vulnerable as the time expires in this match, as it continues to count on the clock. But look here, John Boy is taking AJ Frost and throwing him into that unforgiving steel fence, that steel cage. And now Tony Benj again being double teamed by the Moonshine Express. They whip him into the ropes. Big double elbow right there. And Tony Benj is knocked out on his feet there, laid out on the mat. Now they're going after AJ. Wait a minute, the Irish hand grenade, Myrick Moore is entering into the Thunderdome, and the advantage goes back to Team AJ Frost. And here we go, there's the numbers game. Big Nasty had no clue Myrick Moore was in behind him. And now they're just choking him in the corner. Tony Benj eating that steel cage face first. What's Myrick Moore doing? What's he got? He's got those channel locks. Oh, holy Christ. He's got John Boy by the lower regions. And look at Bootleg Dave. He's trying to get some kind of weapon in the ring. But Myrick Moore has got these, some kind of, they look to me like a pair of channel locks. Oh, and he's got Big Nasties. Golly, holy Christ. I don't know what to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a jailbird waiting to get in the ring. We got all kinds of craziness going on out here as we're waiting for the third member of Team Moonshine Express to get inside the Thunderdome. Look at that, just right in the thumb, right into the eye there from AJ Frost. And now Myrick Moore just choking him with his bare hands. John Boy is really taking a beating here as Big Nasty, you see he's down over the corner. But here comes Big Donnie, the biggest man in the Thunderdome. And he's just laying him out with right hands. He's cleaning house. It's 3-on-3 again. Big splash. Holy Christ, Myrick Moore didn't see that coming. And he just got squashed like a bug in the corner. John Boy over there trying to get his wits. Big Nasty in the background there choking Tony Benj. Bootleg Davis he can't contain his anger on the floor. Now Myrick Moore being slammed head first right into the steel cage. I'm surprised we haven't seen any blood here in this matchup just yet. Oh Lord, oh, and Tony Benj smartly got out of the way as Big Nasty was trying to Irish whip his own partner into the corner, into the cage, and squashed Tony Benj like a bug, but it didn't work out. And look at this, just choking Tony Benj's John Boy with those channel locks that were used to squeeze the lower regions by Myrick Moore, both members of the Moonshine Express here. But we've got 3-on-3 now. It's the numbers game is in favor of Team AJ Frost as Squeaks the Clown has just entered the cage. Look at Big Donnie having his head ran across that steel cage like a cheese grater. Myrick Moore just taking it to everybody here. He's looking dominant here in the Thunderdome cage match. And now you got this massive clown, this psychotic clown, Squeaks in there going to work. He's going right for the big man, the BNB. He knows he's here to inflict punishment. Look at AJ Frost just choking John Boy over there. And Big Donnie, oh my God, he's going to be cut open if he can't keep his face off of that steel cage there, as Myrick Moore's he's out for blood. Here is, oh my God, holy Christ, look at AJ Frost's face. He's got the crimson mask, the blood dripping right down the forehead. And now he's going to work on Big Donnie. Big boot, Big Donnie's bleeding as well. Oh my God, here comes the convict wild man, James Brody. He only had time to get his knee pads and wrestling boots. He literally got out of the slammer today from what I've been told. He literally got out of Caldwell County jail system, Catawba County, wherever the hell he was held. But now the numbers have evened back up. We've got 4 men on each team inside the Thunderdome. AJ Frost is busted open. Big Donnie is busted open. Look at the blood just dripping down the face of AJ Frost here. That's a nasty cut. As Big Donnie and Squeaks the Clown are just battling back and forth. Oh my God, just squishing. Oh no! B&B just taking it for the team as Big Donnie squished the Clown right in between them. And look at AJ Frost and Big Donnie. He just got those channel locks digging right into that cut, making it even deeper as AJ Frost, and he's in his element. Look at him. He is loving it. AJ Frost is loving the violence and blood, but he ain't loving this. He just got picked by the hair by the wild man. And James Brody now. Hey, look at that face. That's a face that no one can love. And he just pile drives AJ Frost right on the top of his head there. As there's blood everywhere. There's violence all over the Thunderdome cage match. As we've got 8 men in there, 2 more men to enter inside the Thunderdome. As we've got Cousin Danger and Thunderfoot 3 entering right now. He's the final man in for Team AJ Frost. And John Boy going right for him. And now they're just holding him. The Moonshine Express is taking the fresh man from Team Frost and just going to work on him. That's a smart strategy. And look at Big Donnie. Oh, hell. He just hit him with a headbutt heard around the world. He's going to be feeling that for a long time. As I think Thunderfoot might be done. As you can see here, it's 5-on-4. And the 2, look at what's Big Donnie doing. He just gave him a tiger suplex. What the hell is, I don't know what he just did there. But there's blood all over this canvas. Men are just fighting for their lives here, fighting for the victory, fighting to be claimed the winners here in Thunderdome 3. And the Big Donnie just laid out on the mat. I can't tell you how much blood he's lost, how much blood AJ Frost has lost. Look at it, it's just everywhere. The canvas is just stained in blood here. There you go, Big Nasty kicking AJ Frost right in front of that, right on that cut, just choking him out. And the match is about to start now. The match has officially begun as Cousin Danger has entered the cage. He's the final man to enter inside the Thunderdome. Look at the blood off the face of Big Donnie as Myrick Moore is just taking that leather strap, that bungee, and choking in the mouth. Dear God, is Big Donnie gonna quit? Big Donnie could submit at any time here, just from the loss of blood. And it's just getting crazy. Low blow there from AJ Frost onto the B&B. Cousin Danger into the cage. The Thunderdome cage match has lived up to the hype this year as one of the most violent ones we've ever had. My God, it's definitely one of the most bloodiest ones we've ever seen. As AJ Frost is, what has he got? He's got his tape and he's digging it into that cut. Now he's just trying to peel it apart. My God, this is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it, he's bleeding everywhere. Big Donnie's bleeding everywhere. James Brody just ate the steel cage. Myrick Moore getting taken to two in the corner back there from the Big Nasty, but here we go. John Boy's got him. He's got AJ Frost. Look at this, wait. Oh God, he's got a fork. Big Nasty's got that fork and he's jamming it into the forehead now. He's got it into the eye. He's got it in the eye of AJ Frost. He's got it jabbed down in the eyes. The team's trying to hold him off, and they're calling for the bell. Did AJ Frost say he quit? AJ Frost has given up. He's got a fork jabbed in his eye. Big Nasty didn't want to let it go. He wanted to make sure that the Thunderdome cage match was over, and it is officially, I think it's over. AJ Frost's eye had a fork jammed into it. I'm not sure if he ever said I quit or what he said, but the match is over. I don't know if the official stopped the match due to the fork in the eye or what, but blood everywhere. AJ Frost he needs some medical attention. Big Donnie, slow to get up. He's gonna need some medical attention as well, as the remnants, the aftermath of the Thunderdome cage match are bloody. It's stained in red here. And there you can see, look at the hands covered. And the hands covered in blood as Big Nasty gets one more over on AJ Frost with that fork into the eye. And you see he's still out. We need to get some kind of medical attention in here. Look at James Brody's busted up. They're holding up the X's. AJ Frost's eye could potentially be. Look at that. Look at that nasty crimson mask on the face of Big Donnie. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. The Burke County boys played their role well and helped the Moonshine Express get rid of Team AJ Frost. Ladies and gentlemen, we are desperately out of time this week. That's all we got. We'll see you right here next week. So long for now.